How's it hanging, guys? Connor here, aka Conninja, and I'm the coach here at Golden State Miniors, getting ready for Week 6. This is the Team Builder. We're going to be facing Coach Notorious Pip and the Wiltshire Wartortles, and he is the only undefeated team left in the league at 5-0. So this is going to be a scary match, and was not looking forward to this team build. So what he has is he's got Tapu Koko, who's an insane special attack. Well, here's the thing. It has a great physical attack, but its move coverage is more for special attacks. So it's going to be run more of a special attacker with Volt Switch, T-Bolt, that kind of thing, Dazzling Gleam, Taunt. Could definitely taunt if I was using Toxic Spikes or something. But it's a very fast option with a max speed of 394, so it has the exact same base speed as something like Jolteon's with a very fast mon, and it brings that electric terrain, boosting the Thunderbolt. Now what I see him bringing here is he either brings, sorry about the dryer there, as, you know, I'm an adult, I'm adulting, getting my laundry done. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not an adult. But he could bring Choice Scarf Tapu Koko, because I have a feeling he's going to predict me bringing, so let's just say I have a feeling he's going to predict me bringing something like Choice Scarf Flygon, Choice Scarf Shaman, who both have a base speed of 100, and so I'm thinking he's probably going to run Choice Scarf Tapu Koko, which will probably put more bulky investment in Tapu Koko rather than speed investment, seeing that he only needs to outspeed a Scarf Flygon outspeeding a normal max speed timid Tapu Koko. So that's my prediction there. If he brings any Scarf Mon, it probably would be Tapu Koko. Who knows? But he could bring Life Orb variant or even Choice Specs. Who knows? Don't look forward to facing it though. It's going to be a very big problem. He's got Salamence, who could either bring Moxie or Intimidate. He's used both this season, so you definitely don't know which one he's going to bring. I almost thought about bringing Adrenaline Orb item for like Pokemon like Nidoqueen, Electivire, that kind of thing, to get that +1 speed when the Intimidate triggers it, but I thought better of it. It's too techy. I don't know which one he'll bring, but it's a more physical attacker, but it is 4 times weak to ice that I can deal with pretty decently enough. But it does have great physical attack, so definitely have to watch out for that. Donphan, Stealth Rock user, and it has that ability Sturdy, so it's going to be very annoying to work through. It's a ground type, so it has that same weakness to ice as Salamence has, and I believe it is also a rapid spinner, so it can bring Stealth Rocks and it rapid spins, so it can get rid of those Toxic Spikes and whatnot. We got Spiritomb, who's also a rapid spinner, who, if you remember, my very first week team builder, Coach Jelt and the Blazing Ponytas had Spiritomb, but they traded. So he traded Confagris. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Someone told me how to say it correctly and I forget. But he traded that for Spiritomb, so he got Spiritomb, and he hasn't brought it yet. But it's a rapid spinner, has a decent special attack, definitely might use this, but I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from that. Miltank, surprisingly, has the same base speed as Flygon and Shaman at 100. It is, despite it being a fat cow, no offense, Miltank, no offense, it does have a base speed of 100, so it's rather fast, believe it or not. So definitely gotta make sure I watch out for that. For the most part, I don't really know what to expect. It's a very bulky Pokemon as well, despite that speed, so it could take some hits, it could wall my Pokemon. Definitely have to watch out for that. You got Mega Scizor. Now, Mega Scizor is crazy in that it can take a lot of HP fires. Even though it has that 4 times weakness to fire, because of its bulk from the Mega Evolution, it does take a lot of HP fires, and I'm going to have to take that into account. It brings Bullet Punch. It has an ability Technician to increase the power of Bullet Punch because it is below 60 base damage. So definitely have to watch out for that as well. It really is a hard mon to deal with, and it's decently fast, but not so fast. It can be a U-turner as well. I definitely have to watch out. You got Slowking, who could be a counter to my Trick Room if I were to bring Trick Room. So you can bring a Trick Room Slowking if you wanted to. Shoot, I don't remember Slowking's ability, but it could also take advantage of something Rain. I'll have to look back into his abilities. But it's a bulky Pokemon, has decent special attack, and like I said, it could be a counter to Trick Room. You got Amoonguss, Poison and Grass type, probably going to bring this no matter what, because expecting, once again, everyone always prepares for my Rain team, despite me bringing it or not. So Amoonguss is a very bulky Pokemon. It can take a lot of fire hits from Blaziken. As a special attacker, obviously with Flare Blitz, it can almost take it out. It is a very bulky Pokemon I have to watch out for. Mienshao is a decently fast Pokemon. You could also use that as the Scarf Pokemon to try and counter my Scarf Mons. But that has a great, what's its ability? Retaliation. So high jump kick will get an insane boost because it does recoil, so it gets a boost from that. So Mienshao has an insane power, plus it does have that speed. May very well bring that Scarf. So it's either Coco or Mienshao, it's going to be Scarf, but I definitely think he's going to bring Scarf Mon. You got Magmortar, who has great special attack. Once again, it is a bulky Mon, but otherwise, I don't really expect this, to be totally honest with you, because of all my counters to Fire type. And then you got my baby Conninja, yes, but Protein and Battle Bond are banned in this league, so it's just going to be a regular old Torrent. It's got great special attack. It obviously does have also that great speed. I believe it has the same base speed as Jolteon Tapu Koko at that 394 max, but I don't really remember. I should know my baby's max stats, but I don't, my base stats that is, but I really don't. It's a U-turner. It can bring that priority water shuriken. Definitely have to watch out for that. But I don't know. What I expect is probably Tapu Koko, Donphan, Salamence, Mega Caesar, Amoonguss, and maybe Mienshao. That's really what I expect. I'll go ahead and get into my team. So my first Pokemon is Cotton Candy, the Shiny Sylveon. So we are bringing Barium Z with the moves Hyper Voice, Hidden Power Fire, Calm Mind, and Moon Blast. Now, as you see, I have speed EVs to creep, for one, Donphan. So it'll be at like 200 speed. I can creep Donphan. But also, after I have some plans to do with, so Agility, Baton Pass, Blaziken, once again, it's sashed. I can Baton Pass that ×2, +2 speed onto Sylveon, which will have it outspeed Tapu Koko as well. So it'd be 400 speed, outspeeding a max speed Tapu Koko. Plus, if you just bring, so if you bring Scarf Koko and just wants to outspeed my Scarf Flygon, I also outspeed that just to make sure of that. But if he just brings max speed Choice Scarf, obviously I won't. Hyper Voice brings some serious power. I bring Moonblast only for the Farium Z. I was gonna use this as an Z user. I almost thought about using Heal Bell, so Normalium Z Heal Bell, but it was just too techy, and you know it would be helpful at some points, but in the end I just thought none of it. HP Fire is for Mega Caesar. I can live one Bullet Punch, and he can probably live at HP Fire. If I can get off a Calm Mind to set up, that will be good. I can definitely take on Mega Caesar from there, but I can't have it set up there. That would know it all. It would be great if I can set up, because HP Fire will not take out Mega Caesar, and then I go down to a Bullet Punch, which is very unfortunate. So my next Pokemon is KFC, the Shiny Blaziken, bringing Agility, Baton Pass, as I said, and I'm going to be bringing this special Blaziken. So you got Vacuum Wave and Fire Blast. I want to get priority with Vacuum Wave if I need to Revenge Kill, or just get enough chip damage off with that priority. And then plus, I don't have to deal with recoil from Flare Blitz this time. I should have brought the special attacker last time. That way Blaziken still could have lived with one, because Excadrill would have gone down no matter what. I'm bringing Sash once again because that was very great. I was able to take out Excadrill because of the Sash. So that was very helpful. Running max speed and max special attack, but nothing too big there. Definitely would be helpful for the likes of Amoonguss, which, like I said, it actually can live a Fire Blast from Blaziken. It could barely live Flare Blitz from Blaziken, but Amoonguss is so bulky that it lives almost every move that I've tried. So it's definitely going to have to just whittle it down, hit it with the Fire Blast, hopefully take it out with the Vacuum Wave afterwards, but it's just so bulky. You could also use Spores, definitely have to watch out for Spore shenanigans, but for the most part, I can deal with it relatively well. Next Pokemon I'll be bringing is Hero, the Shiny Nidoqueen. So we've got Toxic Spikes, Earth Power, Sludge Wave, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam will be very nice for Salamence, so my thinking here is I'm going to start with Nidoqueen no matter what. If he starts Tapu Koko, I'm going to predict the Salamence switch and him predicting the Earth Power, so I'll hopefully take out Salamence from there. I also, if he starts, Donphan, and get off a big Earth Power, and then I will live his EQ with a Shuka Berry. If he gets Stealth Rocks, very well, but 2 Earth Powers would definitely take it out, because unfortunately it does have that Sturdy ability. And Toxic Spikes, if I can get that off, will be very helpful. The only thing that can really get rid of my Toxic Spikes is Amoonguss, so definitely have to watch out for that, because getting a Toxic off or a Poison off is going to be very nice. It does help whittle down his team. And then obviously Sheer Force to help with the Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam boost. Sludge Wave is for Tapu Koko. I could also use Earth Power for the most part. But otherwise, that is my plan there. I am speed creeping once again. Donphan, I'm outspeeding it by 1 or 2. Either way, I'm outspeeding Donphan. That way, I can live 1 Earthquake. So I get off an Earth Power, I live 1 Earthquake, and get off another Earth Power for the most part. That's my plan there. And then my 4th Pokemon is Pelipper. I am bringing back the Rain team. I'm bringing Scald, Hurricane, Tailwind, and Defog. Defog is for if he uses Stealth Rocks with Donphan, so I definitely need my Defogger. There's Turnaround. I'm not going to be using U-Turn. Once again, I'm using that gimmick, the Eject button. It worked out pretty nice last time, even though he didn't have a Grass move on, I believe it was, I don't remember what Pokemon last time I used it, but he didn't have a Grass move, so I could have just straight up switched in, but to eliminate that chance, I can use that Eject button and get a free switch into Mega Swampert. Tailwind will be nice to outspeed the likes of Choice Scarfers, just in case. Plus, I just get that double speed anyways. Hurricane doesn't miss in rain, and Scald just get a nice burn, or just big Scald off. I am, once again, speed creeping Donphan. Yes, I am speed creeping Donphan a lot, because I definitely predict this move. Plus, Donphan is an annoying mon to deal with because of that sturdy ability, so I definitely want to get rid of that as fast as I can. And also, all this 200 speed, I will be outspeeding Max Timid, Tapu Koko after a Tailwind. So once again, I'm speed creeping Donphan, but as well as speed creeping Tapu Koko after a +2 speed, a Tailwind, the Rain, that kind of thing. Alright, you got the next mon, because, I am bringing the Rain Setter, so who else would I bring but Mega Swampert? Gains for days. So we're bringing Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Substitute, Ice Punch obviously for Salamence, and just get off a big Waterfall or EQ. Substitute will be nice if I predict the switch. I can get off a big Substitute, and then I can live 2 hits from whatever mon he brings in, and I can get off some big damage with Mega Swampert because it's power. Now, for my speed, it only shows 180 with that speed investment. However, when it changes to Mega Evolution, I do get 70 base speed rather than 60, so I will be, once again, speed creeping Donphan as well as speed creeping Tapu Koko after the Rain. So that'll be nice. But like I said, Donphan and Tapu Koko are very important to my team builder here. Salamence, I feel I can deal with enough ice coverage here to where I can deal with it pretty well. So I'm not entirely too worried. I can just get off a big Waterfall in particular Pokemon, so I'm definitely not too worried. And then my last mon will be Samurai the Shiny Electivire. So I'm bringing Volt Switch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, EQ. But I am bringing Choice Band Electivire. So once again, I'm taking advantage of that amazing physical attack at 123 base attack. It's really crazy. I'm bringing the Naughty ability because of Volt Switch. I don't want to take away from Volt Switch. And even though I know Choice Band boosts attack, I'm still bringing Volt Switch. It's no different from like bringing U-Turn on a special attacker like Choice Specs. Just because if I need to, I can just switch out. Motor Drive, that'll be nice for if I can predict Thunderbolt and switch into Motor Drive. Because I predict him bringing Grass Knot for Tapu Koko to deal with Mega Swampert switching. So if he predicts that, nope, I'm switching into Electivire. I can easily live a Grass Knot, but if he does go with the straight up T-Volt, I can also get that +1 speed, and then I can outspeed Tapu Koko and any other mon because of that +1 speed. So that is also nice. Fire Punch is for the likes of Amoonguss, it can't live 2, and also for the likes of Mega Caesar. You just got EQ for, who was it? Donphan, not Donphan. Oh, Magmortar, that kind of thing, and Tapu Koko, obviously. Thunder Punch. So I was going to run Ice Punch for Salamence, but I thought better of it. For the most part, it can't live a Choice Band Thunder Punch, so I'm not entirely too worried about Salamence there as well. So that is my team builder. Definitely looking, not necessarily, more than likely, I'm not expecting to win here. He is undefeated. He's a great battler, and I'm fresh to this. So I'm hoping for a win. I'm not giving up whatsoever. I'm definitely hoping for a win, but I will not be bummed if I lose. If I lose because of hacks, if I lose because of my stupidity, I probably will be mad. But if I try my hardest, I'm hoping I can win this. So I hope you guys enjoy this team builder. Make sure you be on the lookout for tomorrow's match. And yes, these are back to that Saturday-Sunday schedule because this match is going a little bit earlier. I can do that. So be on the lookout for tomorrow's match. I'm going to catch you guys later. Be ready for me to beat Notorious Pip, hopefully.